So folks, I'm reading that it's been announced Ozzy Osbourne getting back with the band Black Sabbath to play at Aston Villa's football ground. I think it is in July of this year. It's been rumoured for about, 3 or 4 years. Ozzy's been talking about it, but over the last 6 or 8 months it's gained a bit of traction. He wants one last farewell show before he retires from performance, and he wants it with all the original members of Black Sabbath. The last time they did the farewell at the Genting, I think it was the Genting Arena in 2000. I think it was 17 or 19. I think it was 19. I'm not so sure. Going to be 2017. It was without old Bill there, Bill Ward on the drums. This time they're bringing him back. All the banders together. Bill, Geezer, Tony on the scene, and also of course Ozzy fronting the outfit. I read today what they're going to do. They're going to have sort of 20 minutes, half an hour with Ozzy doing some of his other music, so I would imagine that's the Blizzards of Oz stuff, the Ozzy Osbourne stuff, and then it's going to be Sabbath. And I'm thinking, well, it's all well and good. Sounds great. Let me run through the cast with you, the old guest list. There's loads of them doing there. Loads of them. They're saying it's the greatest heavy metal day of all time. It might well be. I like my music. I like my rock music. It's been called heavy rock, hard rock, heavy metal, all them. Don't mind any of them. Most of the ones that are going to be on this day, I'm not that keen on. I sort of am in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s time warp. Most of what come after went over my head. I'm not into this real loud, real fast stuff. No, it's not for me. But they've got the big guns out, the real big guns. Metallica. That says a lot about Sabbath. Supposedly Metallica are going to be there, along with Alice in Chains. They might get locked up for that. Slayer. Hope they don't do anything to her. There's members of Guns N' Roses. Who else is there? One member of Judas Priest. Well, they'll be unhappy themselves, Judas Priest, because when Ozzy should have toured 2 or 3 years ago now and kept cancelling, it was Judas Priest as the support. They're not even on the bill here. They'll be well disappointed. They will. He said he was going to reform. He said, and do it with them one day. You know, his last concerts will be with Priest. It doesn't look that way now. We've got Sammy Hagar and Wolfgang Van Halen there. They surprised me. I wouldn't have thought they would have been on it. I wouldn't have thought it was their kind of bill. Jake E. Lee, ex-guitarist of Ozzy Osbourne. Zakk Wylde, ex-guitarist of Ozzy Osbourne. Members of Anthrax, the Smashing Pumpkins, et al. So all these bundles there. As I say, the bulk of them aren't for me. Apart from Sabbath, there's only a couple I like there. Don't mind old Sammy Hagar. Didn't mind him with Van Halen. Loved him on his own. Not really seen Wolfgang, but because he's Eddie's son, he'd be alright. I'd be alright with him. The rest, not so much for me. But I think I've got nothing to worry about. I won't be getting tickets, no, I won't be bothering, but I've got nothing to worry about because I, for one, just cannot see it happening. July's not that far away. But I'll be amazed if he pulls it off. I'll be amazed if he turns up and gets through it. I just can't see it. I just cannot see it. I believe it's been announced today by Tony Iommi and Sharon, she's announced it. Well, he's not even come over here to announce it. He's still stuck in America. He's got the gaff back in England there, what he wants to move back to. She's renovated it all, and he can't bring himself to get on a plane to come over here, to come living over here, and they've spent millions on it. You know, I just can't see him coming over and doing it. I just cannot see it happening. I hope for all the fans that it does, I really do. But I just can't see it. And should it happen, I wonder what it's going to be like, what it's going to sound like. I really do. Right, next video up, it's about music. I'll tell you the worst act I've ever seen. The worst by an absolute country mile. And I'll also tell you one that I heard today that could be every bit as bad or worse if I was going to go and see him, but I won't go and watch him. I'm not going to let him spoil the one great memory I have of him from, about 78 it would have been. 78, what's that? 46 years ago! 46 picking years ago. Now I'm 47. Long time. Right, Ozzy, I hope it works for you, my old son. I hope you get over here, you did the gig. I just can't see it.